Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Market Podcast. Now let's see how the market have done in the yesterday's trade. Sensex has gained 3.39%, settling at 76,468. Nifty closed 3.25% positive, settling at 23,263. Nifty Mid Cap 100 closed at 3.19% positive. Small Cap 100 also gained 2.41% on a positive side. Now let's look at the gainers and losers of Nifty 50. The gainers are Adani Ports, SBI, NTPC, Power Grid, ONGC, BPCL, IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance, JSW Steel and M&M. Now the losers are Eicher Motors, HCL Tech, Sun Pharma, Asian Paint, Britannia, Dr. Reddy. Now let's look at the sector-wise performance. BSE Utilities has gained the most, closing in at 7.78% positive, followed by BSE Oil and Gas at 7.42% positive, BSE Realty at 5.87% positive, BSE Services at 5.31% positive, BSE Capital Goods at 5.23% positive, BXC BankX at 4.5% positive. All the sectoral indices have ended on a positive note. Now let's look at the market breadth. 2,346 stocks have advanced while 1,615 stocks have declined. Now let's look at the 52-week high and low. 213 stocks have scaled 52-week high like ABB, Adani Power, Ashok Leyland, Bharat Electronics, Coal India, Cochin Shipyard, Dixon, Gale, Havells, while 50 stocks are trading at 52-week low. Now let's look at the fund flow data. The FII and DIA both remain net buyers to the tune of 6,850 for the FII and DIA bought 1,913 in the cash market. The US benchmark indices yesterday closed on a mixed note as Dow ended 0.3% lower, but S&P and Nasdaq ended with a gain of 0.1% and 0.6% respectively. The mixed closing is attributed to weak manufacturing data and decline in the energy prices. The manufacturing PMI for May fell to 48.7 from 49.2 in April. Additionally, the construction spending fell unexpectedly for the second month in April, and fall in crude oil prices to below $79 per barrel amid easing production cuts curbed to dragged energy stocks. While global cues today is largely muted, we expect high volatility for our market amid vote counting. Now let's look at the stock in news. Today is the due date for the Lok Sabha election result. The public sector, enterprise, financial, infrastructure, railway and defense will be the focus in the trade. ICICI Bank and Adani Group, the company and the Adani One launched a co-branded credit card with airport link benefit. The credit card are to be rolled in with collaboration with Visa. This remains positive for the stock. Adani Power, the company plans to amalgamate its subsidiary Mahan Energy with Tata Tech Mineral Resources to enhance fuel security and competitiveness in power market. This remains positive for the stock. Mahindra & Mahindra, the company reported its overall disbursement at 4,430 crores in the month of May, up 7% on a YOY basis, and the business assets stood at 1.05 trillion, up 23% on a YOY basis, with a collection efficiency of 96%. This remains neutral for the stock. RVNL, the company received a EPC order worth rupees 440 crore from South Central Railway. This remains positive for the stock. MOIL, the company reported a manganese ore sales up 41% at 2.15 lakh ton. This remains positive for the stock. G Entertainment Enterprise, the company board meeting is scheduled for June 6 for considering raising of funds by way of issuance of equity shares. This remains positive for the stock. Biocon, the company received a US FDA nod for antifungal medication Misafungine. Misafungine is used as an antifungal medication to treat fungal or yeast infection. This remains positive for the stock. Dr. Reddy Laboratories, the company arm Origin Pharmaceuticals opened a biologics facility in Hyderabad. This remains positive for the stock. Century Tiles, the company arm incorporated in wholly owned subsidiary Vibhagya Properties for real estate projects. This remains positive for the stock. Techno Electric, the company has acquired Neres Power Transmission from REC Power and Development Consultancy for 7.15 crore. This remains neutral for the stock. Cupid, the company announced the commencement of rapid in vitro diagnostic Kit distribution. The company is targeting a nationwide presence by end of this fiscal year. This remains positive for the stock. Kalyan Jewelers. The company has acquired 15% stake in Innovate Lifestyle for rupees 42 crore. This remains positive for the stock. CIMIC. The company has informed us that the deployment of the vessel CIMIC Swordfish with Zamel Offshore Services, Saudi Arabia, is extended for a period of 30 days from May 25. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Sapphire Foods. The company is scheduling a board meeting to consider and approve the stock split of equity shares of the company in June 19. This remains positive for the stock. Now let's look at the IPO offering. Chronox Lab Science. The public issue was subscribed 11.07 times on day 1. The bid were led by institutional investors, followed by non-institutional investors and retail investors. Now let's look at the bug deals. Tina Rubber and Infrastructure. PGA Securities bought 0.9 lakh shares, while Bhupinder Sherry and Sons HUF sold 0.9 lakh rupees shares at 1270 per share. Now let's look at the bug deals. Bajaj Electricals. SDFC Mutual Fund bought 7.3 lakh shares at 930 per share, while Norges Bank, on account of the government pension fund Global, sold 7.35 lakh shares at 929.97 per share. Femi Industries. Anchal Jain sold 5 lakh shares at 1170 per share. Rahul Jain sold 5 lakh shares at 1170 per share. And Setu Securities bought 2.25 lakh shares at 1174 per share. Now let's look at the insider trades. Som Distilleries and Breweries promoter Jagdish Kumar Arora bought 20,000 shares on June 3. Ajanta Pharma promoter Ayush M. Agarwal, trustee, created a pledge of 37.87 lakh shares between May 29 to 31. Today is the ex-record dividend of ITC with 7.5 per share dividend. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.